I'm going to show you how you can build a complete author website in under 5 minutes using StoryOrigin. And with this author website, you're going to be able to create custom redirect links to take readers where you want them to go. You're going to be able to collect emails addresses from readers that want to sign up to your mailing list. And you're even going to be able to sell your ebooks directly to readers and have StoryOrigin deliver those files all on your own domain. So you can see here that I am at www.readsherlockholmes.com. In the first segment of my website, I have my reader magnet, a free story that I give to readers that want to sign up to my mailing list. If they hit get it free, they'd be taken to a page where they would be prompted to enter their name and email address, and StoryOrigin would collect that info to be added to my email service provider. On the next section of my website, I have my books that I am selling direct. If a reader clicks the sign of the 4, that would take them to a landing page where they can see that they can buy it now for $2.99, and StoryOrigin would handle delivering that file, and the payment would be collected via Lemon Squeezy, which acts as the merchant of record, making Lemon Squeezy the one that is liable for collecting any sales tax or VAT tax that would be applicable to that purchase. So you as the author don't need to worry about registering to collect and remit sales or VAT taxes. This is a huge burden off of many authors' shoulders that want to sell direct. So StoryOrigin integrates with Lemon Squeezy to handle that payment process, and then StoryOrigin delivers the file to the readers. Scrolling down a little bit farther, a reader, you as the author can add an upsell. For example, here I'm upselling readers on buying the complete series, and they would save 20% by buying that full series. When the reader hits the buy now for $9.99 button, they'd be prompted to enter their email address and contact credit card information. Or they can use PayPal instead. I'm going to close back out of this and go back to our author website. Scrolling down to the next section of the website, I have here books that I am selling on various retailers. So these are my universal book links. I'm going to click on The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and this takes me to the universal book link page for this book, where I show what retailers this book is available for purchase at. This is extremely important. Even if you have a book only available at Amazon, Amazon has multiple storefronts for different countries. So there's Amazon.com for the US, Amazon.co.uk for the UK, and the list goes on. So when a reader clicks on Amazon from your universal book link, StoryOrigin will automatically take them to the correct Amazon storefront for their country. Scrolling down to the next section of our author website, we get to our author bio, where readers can read a little bit more about us, and they can also click the links to see our author profiles on other websites. There's one more super cool thing that you can do with an author website that you build via StoryOrigin, which is to create custom redirect links. So you can see here I have www.readsherlockholmes.com/Facebook. And I want this link to redirect readers to a Facebook group. So when I hit enter, you can see that the link has now redirected me to a Facebook group for Sherlock Holmes. So this is the crazy part. I'm going to delete this entire website, and we're going to rebuild it in under 5 minutes. I know it looks like this website probably took thousands of dollars or weeks of time to build, but I'm going to show you how we can do it in under 5 minutes. So for this, I'm going to go over to my StoryOrigin dashboard, the Custom Links tab, and hit Delete Site. And I'm even going to go back here, and we're going to build this on a completely new subdomain. So I'll choose to build this new site on books.readsherlockholmes.com. And let's check it out. You can see that there is nothing up at books.readsherlockholmes.com, and I'm getting an error that says this site can't be reached. So let's build this site from scratch. I'll go back over to StoryOrigin, go hit that Custom Links tab on your dashboard, hit the Add Custom Domain button. And as I mentioned, we want to build this on books.readsherlockholmes.com. For who manages your domain, I bought this domain on Namecheap, and that is where I can add new DNS records. You'll see here that there are instructions on how to add a record to your registrar. It says log into your registrar, go to DNS settings, hit the add record button, and then add these following records. So let's go ahead and do that. If you have not bought a domain already, I recommend you go to namecheap.com, enter in a domain like readsherlockholmes.com, and hit search to see if that domain is available. You'll see here that this domain is going to be marked as already being taken because I have already purchased this website. I'll go over to my Namecheap dashboard, hit the dashboard tab, and you will see that I already have readsherlockholmes.com. I'll hit the manage button over here on the right side. Then I will go over to the advanced DNS records section. I'll scroll down and you'll see that I already have an existing CNAME record for www. So that's the www.readsherlockholmes.com domain. Now we want to build this on books.readsherlockholmes.com instead. So I'm going to need to add a new record. I'll set up a CNAME record. The subdomain is books. And we want to point it at sites.storyoriginApp.com. I'll hit the green check mark to save changes. And we should be good to go. Let's go back over to Story Origin. We'll select our author profile. We will upload a profile image. I will copy and paste a little bio in. And then for the books to display on your home page, I'm just going to display a reader magnet at the top of my website. And then I want to display my book series and short stories as well. For my links to author profiles on other websites, I will add Amazon. I'll add BookBub. And I will add Goodreads. And then we scroll down and hit create. You can see that my website is already good to go. Sometimes you might have a red error box that says missing domain records. And that's because StoryOrigin hasn't yet found that new CNAME record you've added to your registrar. If you've already added that record to your registrar, sometimes it will take 10 or 15 minutes for those records to propagate and for StoryOrigin to be able to find them. So sometimes it just requires being patient. If you have any trouble or if it takes longer than a day for those records to pop up and you're still seeing that red error box, you can always go to the bottom of StoryOrigin and hit that contact page where you'll see my name and email address and I can help you out directly with any issues you might be running into. Now I'm going to go back over to our website, and as you can see, this was not working before. I'll hit the refresh button, and there's our website. That's pretty awesome. The only thing here is that when we click on Get It Free, this is going to take us to the StoryOriginApp.com landing page for this because we haven't yet added this page to our new custom domain. So I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to go back to StoryOrigin. I will scroll down to my reader magnets that I've uploaded. I'm going to hit the Share Link button under the Actions column, hit Create Custom Link, and I want this to appear at /freebie. And I'll hit Create. Now, when I copy this link and I open up it in my browser, you can see that this is now hosted on my books.readsherlockholmes.com website. And if I go back over here and I refresh the page here, and I click this button, you'll see that opens up on my custom domain as well, not on Story Origin. You would want to repeat these steps for your universal book links and direct sale ebooks as well. So let's do that for our universal book link. I will go down here to my Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, hit share link, hit the create custom link button, and I'll retitle this one Adventures for my path and hit create. Now when someone goes to books.readsherlockholmes.com/adventures, it will take them to the universal book link for that book. You can do the same thing with your direct sale ebook pages. So I will also create a custom link for the sign of the 4. Create custom link /sign, hit create. Now when we go over here and hit refresh on books.readsherlockholmes.com and I click on my reader magnet, it'll take them to that custom domain page. If I click on my direct sale ebook page, that'll take them to the custom domain page. And if I do that same thing for the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, it will take them to that custom domain page. So you just have to add those custom links for each of those pages that you have set up on Story Origin. Now let's take a look at how to create a custom redirect with Story Origin. I'm going to go back to the custom links tab of my dashboard. I'll hit the add custom link button and I'll add a /Facebook path for my domain. And I'm going to have it redirect to a different site. And I want to redirect it to a Facebook group. So under the website to redirect to, I'll hit facebook.com and hit create. Now when someone goes to books.readsherlockholmes.com/Facebook, it'll redirect them to that Facebook page. So let's try it out. And there we go. So if you're ready to get started with building your own website with Story Origin, go to storyoriginapp.com/dashboard and hit the custom links tab.